Two rules for life. 1. Be positive. 2. Be truly open-minded.
Welcome to TaraElla News, where we use independent thinking to examine the latest political and cultural news and attempt to stay positive despite the divisive negativity from mainstream media. Subscribe if you're interested. Today, I want to start a new thing where I will talk about the positive aspects of each of the main 2020 candidates. This is the first in a series of actions I'm taking this year to increase the positivity in political culture. In recent years across the West, every election cycle seems to increase the negativity to a whole new level, and the negativity just piles up over time. To break this cycle, I think it's especially important to spread the positivity around this year. Today, I'm going to start by talking about Andrew Yang, one of my two favorite 2020 candidates. In my opinion, the best thing about Yang are his positivity, his creativity, and his inclusiveness. Of the 24 candidates running this time, Yang would have to be the most positive. While he understands the gravity of problems like automation and job loss, various economic-driven social problems, and falling birth rates, he has proposed practical solutions to all of them. Yang's way is to fix the problems to bring about a better future, rather than to sit there and catastrophize about the end of the world. Consistent with this positive attitude, Yang also never personally attacks other candidates. Whether it's Democrats lining up to attack Trump, or other candidates on stage lining up to attack big names like Biden or Bernie, Yang never joins in. I guess when one is focused on real solutions for real problems, one simply doesn't have time for these petty games. Andrew Yang is also the most creative and open-minded candidate because he is able to think outside the box, and he is also able to articulate his ideas in new ways. For example, he can see that many social problems like broken families and falling birth rates have at least partially economic roots, and he proposes a universal basic income to help fix these problems. On the other hand, he also sees the UBI not just as a social safety net, but as a way to guarantee freedom, which is why he calls it the freedom dividend. In our modern world, the exercise of freedom often cannot be separated from having basic economic means, and Yang is one of only a few political leaders who have been able to effectively make this argument. Through his candidacy, he has been able to persuade many previously skeptical people of the necessity of a UBI, putting the issue on the mainstream agenda, not just in America, but in many developed countries around the world. Finally, one of the things I like most about Andrew Yang is that he has run one of the most inclusive campaigns ever. Yang has run one of the most truly Big Ten campaigns in recent memory. His fans have come from former supporters of Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump, Gary Johnson, and more. And inspired by the positive and inclusive message of Yang, they all worked well together. As a result of having a Big Ten politically, the Yang Gang also contains people of all ages, from all walks of life, with all levels of educational and economic background, which is something that cannot be said of many other political camps nowadays. I believe this is an advantage because to develop and implement workable solutions to many social problems, we need to first bring people from diverse backgrounds together. We need to be able to stop the factional fighting, respect each other, and treat each other as allies rather than enemies in life. The experience of the Yang Gang has shown that this is possible, even in the supposedly divided world of the modern West. That's all for today. I'll be back next time to discuss another big idea. Subscribe if you want to follow our story. And remember to resist the hive mind and stay positive. The world depends on it.